droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You wake up once you've put something, of course. Just wait here for Paimon. It's me. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon. I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with. Please say thank you to everyone for me. Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me? But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want. Let me think about it. Okay. Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So, I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky. Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Teyvat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dinyerzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. Alright, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida? She should be in the Academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Time to go.
Stabilize. This is order.
I'm going in! Huh? Written in the stars!
Into the wind.
Winter shall eventually come.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes, isn't it? Wind strike!
Solidify!
Let me scry.
I will have order.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Time to go.
Everybody stand! Decided by destiny.
The wind knows me.
As one with wind and cloud.
One with nature.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
This is order.
becoming an outstanding adventurer. What's my first step in becoming an outstanding adventurer? What's my first step in becoming an outstanding adventurer?
This scenery is wonderful.
Step in becoming an
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
What's my first step in becoming an outstanding adventurer?
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
What's my first step in becoming an outstanding adventurer?
Time to go.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra Abyssosk.
Stabilize!
Let's light it up!
Time to go. Into the wind.
Everybody stand! Delves into destiny. Fate is upon you.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Gather! I will have order!
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Let me scratch!
The wind knows me.
Written in the stars!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night! Time to go.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Delves into destiny!
One with nature.
Decided by destiny!
Into to the wind.
Let's light it up! Shadows of...
One with nature. Time to go.
I will have order.
I'm going in! Delve into death!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Let's light it up!
There are leaves around. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Stabilize!
Everybody stand! Shadows of fate, written in the stars.
One with nature. Time to go.
Would you care to see? If you ever have...
Time to go.
This is order. Gather.
I'm going in! Let me scribe. Decided by destiny.
Clouds high. The birds come. The wind knows me.
order guide you. Solidify!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's... Shadows of fate! Fate is upon you!
As one with wind and cloud!
Gather!
Time to go.
Stabilize! This is order!
Everybody stand back! Written in the stars!
Into the wind. The clouds high. The birds call. Time to go.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Solidify! I will have order!
Ha! Teamwork is strength! Let me scribe!
As one with wind and cloud!
Decided by destiny!
The wind knows me. Time to go.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Sure. Seems I cannot view. Are you, what server are you? Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have here. So this is a pretty good account. Oh, those are pretty good 5 stars. So I guess you've been playing a while. I think you've been playing for like since almost since launch, I think. So Albedo. Oh, friend request. Let's see your Albedo. Okay, 60, 107. Yeah, in my opinion, you need more crit damage. Some good energy recharge. Okay, signature weapon. Sands, it's broken sands. Song of Broken Sands. Oh, so broken, 15% attack as well. Oh, this is an insane geo damage goblet. 28% crit damage with crit rate energy recharge. Maybe you can try to find a hat with a crit damage as well. Crit rate and then crit damage, but maybe crit damage with crit rate substat. So this needs more work, but that's insane defense. But you need more crit damage. That would be better for the flower. Alright, pretty good plume as well. C0, just like mine. So I can give you a tip if you want. This is my Albedo build. Yeah, I think your Albedo build is already good. It has more crit rate anyway. It crits more often than mine, but maybe you could change the keep farming and try to find something like this, a crit rate with a crit damage substat to increase your albedo's damage. This is mine so far. So I use only defense here. I don't use albedo much, so these are the best artifacts I have for him for now. Yeah, just if you can find like a crit rate with some crit damage, that would be great as well. What's my albedo team comp? I think I'm using albedo more these days. Maybe with this team comp.
What shall we do?
Can't remember who's my fourth slot. Is it Sincho?
May knowledge guide you.
Or sometimes Beidou, or depends. So I think I would like Sincho better. But this is not my nuke Eula. I'm trying some different Eula team comps. Yeah, so I'm still working on Eula stats. So hoping to get something better than that. But I'm liking Albedo more lately. I think I forgot. I think I have a better team like this than this with Albedo a while ago, but I can't remember. We only have like 4 presets in Genshin.
Feel this ancient power.
So I think this is already a pretty good sub DPS. Hey, stop blocking it. 22k. All right. But I think your albedo is already good because It crits more often
Stabilize. This is
than mine
order.
anyway.
Witness the power. Live. Rack and ruin.
I think
Freeze to the
Mercenary
core.
will die.
Beg for mercy.
I think Mercenary will die soon. It's sometimes not fun to play with Eula or my stronger characters, so that's why I like Scaramouche or other characters that are like attack based, normal attack based, because enemies don't die quickly, or enemies don't die before using my burst, something like that. But sometimes I have like Albedo here, but yeah, so that's it. That's it for my Albedo guide, I guess.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
So are we. And that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know? Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Huh? You mean...
About your brother. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to...
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your brother. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
What?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your...
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that...
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records...
What's a descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Tevat's fourth...
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time soon. You'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
I'm sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Things in Sumeru have settled down now. How about we take a walk around Sumeru City and see if anyone needs our help? Paimon has a
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Huh? There's a new bulletin board here, and it has... But fungi are monsters! We can't let this go ahead! It's way too dangerous! Let's go check out the tournament. If it's as dangerous as it sounds, at least we'll be there to stop things from getting too out of control.
Time to go. Tch. 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 Time to go.
Welcome, contestants, to the Nilutpala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament. I am Cautilia, a senior Amorta researcher and the organizer of today's tournament. I'm sure you're probably all very intrigued by the idea of fighting fungi and excited at the prospect of our amazing prizes. But at the same time, you may well have some concerns about the safety of this tournament. Worry not, the wisdom orb we've developed exclusively for this event makes use of Amorta's most advanced intellectual boost technology. It is absolutely reliable and safe. So please cast your reservations aside and enter the tournament with confidence. Also, it gives me great pleasure to announce that this event is sponsored by Mr. Elhingen, a renowned businessman from Fontaine who has generously provided a grand total of 60 million mora for our prize fund. And if anyone is able to prove themselves capable of carrying out Mr. Elhingen's philosophy by passing the ultimate trial, he will be willing to give them his entire fortune. The only other condition is that the winner must agree to carry on Mr. Elhingen's legacy by hosting the Nilutpala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament in the future.
Whoa! Paimon can't believe that rich guy threw 60 million mora at this event! Just like that! And what was all that about inheriting his entire fortune if you promised to keep his beast taming tournament going? Also, hosted by an academia scholar, huh? Pretty official. Might be a little inappropriate if we just barged in and tried to shut it down. So, why don't we enter the tournament and see if this wisdom orb thingy actually works? No, that's not it! It's just, now that everything in Sumeru has finally settled down, don't you think it'd be a little unfair to Nahida if we keep picking trouble with the academia? And he sounded really confident. Paimon's curious about how this mysterious fungi taming device, although they've caused us trouble in the past, the fungi aren't just aggressive monsters, right? They're more like wild animals with bad tempers. Since there's no longer any safety concerns, we don't need to worry. Maybe we can even try becoming friends with the fungi. Paimon thinks that would be fun. Besides, if we do well in the tournament, we'll be able to earn some extra mora. There are basically no drawbacks. Yep, that's the way we roll. Looks like we sign up over there. Come on, let's grab a wisdom orb and enter the tournament. Ahead of us are still signing up. Let's wait our turn.
Golden Comet and Silver Companion. So, you're competing too?
Huh? You know us? But what's with those names? We've never heard them before.
You're a tough duo if the posters are to be believed. Some mercenaries who managed to escape from you painted your portraits, warning others to avoid messing with you at all costs.
Paimon doesn't know whether to be flattered or to try and explain that we aren't as scary as the rumors suggest.
Unfortunately, the rules of this tournament state that beast tamers aren't allowed to use their weapons, or even fight each other directly. Your impeccable combat skills won't be any use to you here. The tournament is about capturing fungi, training them, and commanding them in combat. There's no way of knowing whether commanding fungi is a skill you'll be able to master in time.
That's true. We've never captured a fungus before and wouldn't know anything about how to get them to fight. Wait a second! You don't look like a staff member! What are you lecturing us for? Who are you anyway?
The name's Sania. I used to work for the Eremites, taming grumpy sumpter beasts. Ended up with a reputation for being a beast tamer, so they got me involved with testing the wisdom orb early on. Anyway, my name ain't worth remembering. I'm just an illiterate nobody. All I'm good for is doing odd jobs for Eremite mercs. Just think of me as another contestant. I do have a lot of experience taming beasts, though. Want me to teach you? You guys are worth me getting to know, as allies or opponents. Because either way, you can get rid of some obstacles for me in this competition. Of course, I prefer allies if possible.
Well, that was blunt, but also quite honest. It's definitely better to have an expert teach us than figure everything out on our own, right? What do you think? Should we take her up on her offer?
All right then. Take this wisdom orb and let's go catch some fungi at the designated area.
She gets right to the point, doesn't she?
This is where you'll capture your fungi. The fungi in this area are highly compatible with the wisdom orb, and they're ideal for training and competing with. The wisdom orb can capture and store fungi. It also serves as a controller. I recommend giving each fungus a code name to make commanding them easier. For example, this one next to me is Pyro 1, which means Pyrofungus number 1.
You just go off their elements and then number them? Seems kind of boring to Paimon. This fungus looks pretty lively. Why don't we call it Bouncy Happy Shroom?
Thanks, but no thanks. I've got my own way of naming them, and I'm gonna stick with it. It's simple, straightforward. It helps me with managing them.
Yeah, you're probably used to calling it Pyro 1 anyway. All right, we'll stop. But wait until you hear the great names we come up with for our fungi. You might want to reconsider then.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Solidify!
Huh? Delve into depth. I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Into the wind.
Paimon's a fungi naming expert. Every one of these will sound really cool when you call them out in the arena. The round hat on this little guy's head kinda looks like a drum, don't you think? The first thing that came to Paimon's mind when she saw it was, if you hit it on the head, it's definitely gonna go bing bong. How does the name Bongo Head sound? Look how happy it looks! That means it likes the name. Okay then, Bongo Head it is! Aw, Bongo Head's just like a little puppy. Paimon's never seen this side of a fungus before. From now on, we need to look out for each other, Bongo Head. Okay, let's go catch some more fungi and make a team for Bongo Head!
The wind knows me.
Great, you've now collected all 4 fungi. The next step is to use the floral jelly provided by the organizers to boost your fungi's abilities. That way, they'll be able to unleash powerful skills during combat.
Paimon can't believe we're making progress so quickly! It's all thanks to your help, Hania. Alright, let's all return to the arena now. Huh? Look, someone's staggering along with a fungus running circles around. She's collapsed! Let's go see what's happening. I can't go on too weak. Are you hurt? How bad is it?
Pyro 1, take it out!
Wait, it's not an enemy. It's my shroom buddy. I'm just a little too tired to walk right now, but I still need to find 3 more shroom buddies to qualify for the tournament. You mean you're a contestant too? I wasn't counting on running into other contestants here. Maybe this is the end of the road for me. Twirly Whirly on its own is no match for you. Look after Twirly Whirly for me. Take him with you to the top. Hey, don't give up. It's not like we're a bunch of eremites trying to steal your fungi. Your shroom buddies. We're better than that. You should at least hang in there until we're in the arena, so we can compete against each other properly. Hania over here is a professional beast tamer, and despite knowing that we might be her fiercest competitors, she still gave us lots of help and advice.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
State your name and mission! Golden Comet and Silver Companion shall gladly come to your aid! Really? Then, could you please help me collect the rest of the 4 shroom buddies I need? Does this mean my luck is finally starting to change? My name is Layla. I'm just a student in the Ratawa's Darshan, so I don't have any impressive titles or anything. And my goal is to make it into the quarterfinals. If I can make it to the quarterfinals, I'll get to take my shroom buddies home and delegate some of my physical labor to them. Of course, I'll take good care of them, too. Oh, yeah! Paimon read that in the rules somewhere. All quarterfinalists get to take home any fungi of their choice. But what do you mean physical labor? You're a student. Shouldn't you be busy with coursework and writing papers? This is pretty embarrassing, but, so I must have some sort of congenital sleep disorder or something, 'cause I can never seem to get enough sleep, and I'm always really low on energy. Even the smallest amount of exercise makes me... Well, you saw me just now. I get so tired, I collapse from exhaustion. So when I said physical labor, I just meant basic stuff like moving books around or fetching things I need from the store. You don't need to be embarrassed about that. It's totally normal. Paimon delegates chores to her all the time.
First she calls them buddies, then she talks about wanting to live with them? Ridiculous. She sounds just like Elhingen. Well, looks like you've mastered everything already and moved on to helping others. I'm delighted for you. I'll see you around. Good luck.
Huh? Why is Hania leaving all of a sudden? We haven't thanked you or Pyro 1 yet, Hania! Let's at least go get something to eat together! What's wrong? That beast tamer... Is she angry? Probably not. She's pretty blunt and doesn't make a great first impression, but she's definitely not a bad person. Otherwise, why, yeah, we'll see her again, and when we do, let's give her some gifts to show her our gratitude. In the meantime, let's follow her example by doing our best in the tournament, helping other contestants, and making sure Layla gets to compete. Thank you so much. I'll try my best to contribute too. I don't want to be a burden to you guys. done. Now that we put together Layla's team, she should be eligible to take part. Let's head back to the arena and confirm with them.
One with nature.